Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo. What's up, people? What's up, what's up, what's up? I want to talk to you guys and ladies about the situation. I want to give a shout out to Brainwaves and also Ringer to Reactions for bringing up what happened on the interview. Now, I'm just going to say this. The reason why she never loved him is because she thought it was all about her. She thought it was all about her. And because she thought it was all about her, he told me to go this way. This ain't to the swimming pool. I'm trying to figure out. What's the swimming pool at. No. Hold on a second. Let me go back to the front desk. He told me the swimming pool's this way. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to get to the swimming pool area. This is my first time in this place. I don't know if I missed a turn because that leads to the street. What's up, Golden? What's going on? Give me 1 second, y'all. I probably missed a turn. Give me 1 second. We're gonna get to the topic. Let me see. There we go. Yeah, I missed a turn. All right. Let me get my card. You ain't staying in this place. You know you gotta show proof that you're staying in this place. There we go. Ain't nobody out here because it's chilly. You know what I'm saying? Look at the nice weather. It's nice out here. You know what I'm saying? Very nice out here. Nice view, ain't it? So, I'm gonna take a look at the situation before we get into the content. Make sure you double tap the like button on your way in. Let me show y'all. See? Boom. You can't come in here if you ain't, staying in this place. Now, the water is 9 feet, y'all. I'm gonna come in this water tomorrow because it's gonna be warm tomorrow. It's gonna be warm tomorrow, so I'm going in this water. Oh yeah. YouTube, I own no rights to the music that's being played. You see that right there? 5 feet, 5 inches. Right? I'm gonna come in this water tomorrow. 10 feet, 10 feet. 10 feet. 9.27 meters is close to 10 feet. Okay? Now we're gonna have a conversation. Let me show you in the background where I'm at. You see? You see where I'm at? That's the shower thing right there. Where you take a shower after you freshen up. I like this place. I like this place. It's very exotic. Right now it's quiet on the strip. You know what I'm talking about? Very quiet on the strip. I'm glad to be here at this place. I give it a A+ like any other place I've been to when it comes to hotels. This is my first time here. You know what I'm saying? You look at the rooms. That's the rooms of luxury right there. And you got the balcony. You know what I'm saying? So look, we're going to talk about the situation with Allison Holker, right? Or Holker, whatever her name is. Let me tell you guys something. You see Twitch? He knew after a while that she wasn't into him. And he decided to go to the hotel because he was trying to proceed the divorce. You're going to say, Rollo, how do you know he wanted to divorce Allison? I don't think any content creator has said it. However, he wanted to divorce her. He probably met up with somebody. You got brothers out here. Somebody could tell me if I'm lying or not. You got brothers out here right now who want to divorce certain women and they don't want to get that divorce. She didn't want to get that divorce because she wanted the moolah. She wanted the moolah. She wanted his accolades, and she was not going to let somebody else have it. Let me teach you guys something. Some of these women out here, if they're not on point with you, on board, don't sign them papers. Don't sign those papers because, you see, guys, sometimes the entity will send a woman to you. And you thinking that the woman coming from God. And by the time he realized, because sometimes it takes men, especially so-called black men, I'm going to keep it real, whether you're elite or not, sometimes it takes so-called black men long to figure out if this woman into you. See, I'm the type of guy, I know when a woman want to stay around, and I know when a woman wants to leave. You see, just because I may not be with someone doesn't mean I don't know what be going on. And this is the thing, a lot of you men, AKA Travis Hunter, that woman was sent to take everything of the ounce of your body. You're going to be the next Twitch boss, Travis Hunter. You know why? Because that woman you with, it's like Allison, Holker. They play like they into you. You got women that play like they into you, and the whole entire time she was sent to seek to destroy your character, don't want you to have friends. How many times I told you that there's women out there that don't want you to have friends? They don't want you to be the life of the party. You see how she's disrespecting Twitch fans. She wanted to be about her. She's saying that she's the life of the party. And if it wasn't for her, he wouldn't be where he at. No, he will be where he at, whether he was with you or not, Allison. And then you disrespect his moms to sign that NDA. I would not have signed that NDA. However, that's how wicked it is that she has to sign an NDA to see her son. You see, he was about to divorce her. I know what I'm talking about. And she knew that. She was told by the hotel. Let me teach you guys something. Because I've been in many hotels. I'm very well experienced. You got women out here, they have connections to certain hotels. You didn't know that, right? That woman you sleeping with, that woman you lying with right now, she know every hotel clerk, manager, and she hears and she probably put a vice in that room he stayed at. You know, when he went to go take care of his business, she put something in that room. That's why you're supposed to inspect the room. A lot of you just, brothers, you got to be on top of your stuff, man, when you're dealing with these crazy broads out here. You cannot, listen, man, I'm telling you. Well, I ain't listening to Rollo. Listen, you don't know when this woman going to change on you. And see, this is the reason why a lot of women know they can't get near me. You seen what that situation last year, right? You seen that situation last year. I told you, old girl tried to unalive me. Him and old girl tried to unalive me last year. I saw the playbook. See, Twitch, he didn't get time because he got too comfortable. You cannot get comfortable, fellas. The only time you get comfortable is when this woman really into you and she's not playing games. There's too many ladies playing games out here. They talk about the men playing games. And that's true. Well, we're going to talk about old girl, Allison. Because there's a lot of women like Allison who never care about their husband. I told y'all a long time ago, and to wait the hell up 7 days, you could have children with this woman, and she never loved you or respect you. You could be successful tomorrow, and she will still disrespect you. You can't force a woman to be into you. You can't force a woman to like you, and you can't force a woman to support you. You have to see how she is before you call her your wife. And see, by the time he realized, she already had the plan set up. And this is the reason why I told you, them northern state women, for the most part, like Brainwave stated, the only time I deal with a northern state woman is if she's on that southern way and she's away from that northern vibe. Because the northern states is a bunch of satanic people. Especially that California. You can't pay me to live in no California. Yeah, I come from New York. You can't pay me to stay in no New York. Telling you, bunch of wicked women up there. Bunch of wicked broads. Whether she a Gentile or she might be a woman of color. And see, a lot of you men that fall for these exotic women, the Bible warns you to not deal with a strange woman. A lot of you brothers, well, she's exotic. You're going to be in your grave early. I really feel bad for Twitch boss moms. You could tell she loved her son. And I believe she told her son, you need to divorce this woman. And that's what he was going to do. And that's partly why she told him to sign the NDA, because she probably believed his moms knew her gimmicks. It takes a woman to know a woman. Shout out to my moms, because she told me about old girl. When I listened to mom, I even knew Charity was up to no good. I knew. And I got my confirmation from my moms. I'm telling you right now, the truth of the matter is, let me show you this room. Look at this room right here. That's all. Man, let me tell you something. You got to have some serious paper to be out here. You hear me? All right, so you see this. No lifeguard. Swim at your own risk. Pool hours, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Bathed in low, 29%. Shower before entering. Do not swallow pool water. Children under 14 require adult supervision. Do not use pool if you are ill with diarrhea. No food, drink, glass, diapers, or animals allowed in pool or on pool deck. No running, no nude or topless bathing. For assistance, use core box. Maximum pool depth, 9 feet, no diving. Anyway, so you see the room there. You see the dog in the room. Because you're allowed to have animals. And this, Allison treated him like an animal. She treated him like an animal, y'all. She had no love, no loyalty to this man whatsoever. I see we got some people in the chat. Who in the chat? Okay, there we go. We got social media currency, Goten. I think I seen Pure Butterfly Spirit. Pure Butterfly, you in the building? How's everybody doing tonight? Y'all good out there? Y'all be safe out there, I tell you. Y'all make sure y'all be safe out there. Don't get yourself into no dramatic stuff. So, the deli's closed. Forever Studio. I'm doing all right, man. Let me show y'all what's going on for those tuning in. Look at the view, y'all. Look at the view. That's the gift shop right across the street. Tomorrow, we will be doing a walk. We will be doing a walk live, y'all. We will be doing a walk live. So be on the lookout for that. Make sure y'all support the Cash App. $Rollo954. So, to you men out here, the women, you have women out here that you think was always into you. And sometimes it take a brother years, sometimes decades, to find out this woman never loved him because of your substantiation love. For your substantiation love for this woman, you be blindsided by her wickedness. Can you brothers admit that? Can you brothers admit? Can you raise your hand and admit, brothers, that sometimes your love and admiration for that woman blindside your evil ways about her? You ignore her evil ways. Some brothers love that woman so much that he hold on to that scorpion, like the Bible says. The Bible warns you to stay away from a scorpion woman. I would rather be on that rooftop. You see that rooftop? I would rather be on a rooftop than to deal with a covetous woman. I would rather hang out with lions, dragons, bears in Florida than to deal with a covetous woman. Real talk. Real talk. I would rather be on this rooftop right now than to have my peace, than to deal with a covetous woman. Some of you brothers, you put so much effort into a woman. Twitch put so much into the marriage, more than Allison. He put so much into the relationship than Allison. How many of you put so much time and effort into the woman, thinking everything's going to be great and kumbaya, and all of a sudden she twitched on you. She switched on you. By the time he realized that, he met his demise. You know, may he RIP. I just got to keep it real. Fellas, you can't ignore the red flag. The Most High, even if you don't know the Bible, even if you don't know the truth, common sense will tell you something ain't right. I got to get out of this situation. Even before I was in the truth, I knew when a woman was dealing with somebody else besides me. And if I stay and tolerate the disrespect, that's my fault. And see, at the end of the day, he loved that woman more than she loved him. And it be like that sometimes. Some of you brothers, you love that woman so much that you know it pains you because you put so much time and effort. And even what makes it even more serious, she had children by this man and never loved him. You could have children. I told you a long time ago, on my way to hell of 7 days, you could have a baby by this woman and she never love you or respect you. Even if you become successful, even if you travel, she never respect that man. And by the time he realized Twitch, he got unalive. And the guy she with right now, she into him more than Twitch. Can we get an amen in the chat of truth? She's more into him. You hear me? She into that guy, whoever he is. She into him more than she was ever into Twitch. And Twitch show her the world. Twitch show her the world. How many of you guys show the woman the world of your world? You show her of your world. And still, she never respect you or love you. And this is the reason why. I told you it many times in many of my videos. It hurts to hear the truth. See, I accepted a long time ago. When a woman is done with me, it's nothing I could do. It's nothing I could say to have her stay with me. How many of you willing to admit that? You could learn something from this. And this is the reason why. A lot of ladies, they know I'm telling the truth. And I told y'all in my videos, you brothers, you love so much. You love that woman so much that it pains you. It pains you to know that she is thinking about somebody else and she never cared about you. That's painful to know that you put so much into this lady. All right. You're welcome. It pains you so much. As you can see, the interstate. Look at this. Look at the interstate. You mean to tell me I'm in the greatest city, the greatest state in the world? Look at the interstate. Look how smooth it's going right now. Look at that. Look at that. Look how smooth it is. And you know, I got to show Brother Ringo, when he did that live almost 2 years ago. Here it is, Brother Ringo, if you viewing in the clouds. There it is, y'all. Ringo showed the map of where I stay at the time. There it is. There it is, brothers and sisters. I will be going there. I will be going to that water ride. It's so great to be out here. It's so great to be out here in Florida to talk about this topic, because this is a very important topic that you can learn. Look at this, y'all. Right now it's in the 50s. It's in the 50s right now, Forever Studio. Look at that, y'all. I'm glad to be back down here, y'all. I'm glad to be back down here in one of the most important times of my life. For all you Twitch fans, y'all need to let Allison know about herself. Y'all need to call her out. Y'all need not to support her. You need not to support that woman. She don't deserve no support, because she doing wrong by a person that motivated y'all to do better. You see, most women don't want their man to do better. How many times I've been telling y'all this? How many times I've been telling you brothers that sometimes when you get to that next step, the woman does not want you to do better. That's not sent by God. A godly woman will love for her man to be successful and rich in health and also help other people. You got some women out here so selfish that they don't want to see their man help other people to thrive, to be better. And you can see the whole side of her, the evil side of her, that she's going to make them children suffer. Allison is going to make the children that she had with Twitch suffer. If she's making her mother suffer, what makes you think she ain't going to let his children suffer? The most important thing for any man that's going to marry a woman and have children is that she has a strong relationship with your mother and you have a strong relationship with her father, if he's around. If he's not around, her uncle, somebody could vouch for her. And see, Twitch moms never vouch for Allison. However, because she loved her son, she accepted, even though she was not into her. And it has nothing to do with race, because there are people that are in which are called culture, and they doing perfectly fine. So I don't want to hear this nonsense that you're going to pull on me, because I have family members that are Russian, that my cousins are married to. I have cousins that's married to Japan women or Korean women, female or male. So don't come in with the nonsense. The mother knew she was wicked. And because he was not seeing it, because most brothers don't want to hear it sometimes, that's why he realized his mom was right, and they was going to plan to get that woman out the way. Meaning, he get the divorce, move back in, help his moms, and find him a so-called lovely black woman. And Allison knew the plan book because she knew him very well, and she got that man she was dealing with, allegedly, supposedly, to knock him off. And LA is so dirty. LA is so dirty with relationships that I'm surprised these LA content creators ain't telling the truth. And this is why you can't take most of these LA content creators serious. No disrespect. The truth of the matter is, you know, it be dirty out there when it comes to these type of situations. And you sit and won't say nothing because you know that woman got your behind on the clock. Yeah, I don't know what I be talking about. And this is the reason why. It's not to be in fear. It's to be truthful. And the truth will set you free. Now I'm going to go back upstairs. If I get cut off, that's because I'm in the elevator going to my floor right now. See, a lot of you're afraid of winning. You want to be with a woman who don't want to be with you. And Twitch started to realize that. He started to realize that. And she caught on to it. She like, oh my goodness, this man about to leave me. Fellas, sometimes a woman know when you're going to leave her. And she plans to do something to you. You got to be careful. You got to watch your steps. You got to watch and watch where you go. And don't give her full details, meaning she is not to be trusted. Twitch started to realize Allison is not to be trusted. The industry realized that too. And they had something lined up for him. True story. Let me get everything set up. You already know what time it is. We're back in the building. We're back in the office of where I'm staying at. Hold on one second. And y'all support the GoFundMe. By y'all supporting the GoFundMe, that gives me to get the other equipment. Hold on one second. If y'all want me to get the other equipment, support the GoFundMe, all right? The GoFundMe is in my community tab. Thanks to Brother Daryl's support and Forever Studio support. Let me turn off the light. All right, there we go. Thanks to those two brothers' support. So far, I got other stuff coming in. Listen, Twitch, a lot of people miss you. And to the Twitch fans, don't buy Allison book. Somebody wrote that book for her, like Ringo said. And I'm going to say this to you gentlemen out here. If you're dealing with an Allison type woman, cut her off. And let the Most High deal with her accordingly. Even if you still have love and admiration for her, she don't have love for you. How can you love someone that don't respect you? How can you be with someone? There's people out here right now today, as you watching, they laying with someone who don't really care for them. We're in a cold society. You got men, you got women that are lovers of themselves. And people are waxing cold. And you can see in that interview of the breakdown of Brainwaves and Ringo, how cold-hearted, she has no soul. She don't care for the children. She care about her own situation. And that's a woman you don't want to have kids with. You have to see how she is around children. How many of you fellas, before you had a child, how was she around other children? How other children perceive her? See, y'all didn't know that, right? Some of you starting to know that now. Because see, brothers, we were taught not to pay attention to detail. You might come from a family house that never taught you these things. You have to find out on your own. Well, let's give the young brothers some advice. Think about it. So, at the end of the day, justice will be served. Make no mistake about it, to its moms, if you're watching, justice will be served, madam. You are a mom that miss your son. I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy for brothers that love their moms too, that brought them through this world through their father. So in conclusion, because I'm not going to be long with this video, Allison, you will be locked up this year. You will be in jail this year. You know how I know, guys? Just like Set Individual, she also will be locked up. Don't be surprised sometime during this year. Breaking news, Allison will be locked up. And brothers, If you're dealing with a woman right now that's not on board with you, cut her off. The Most High knows you better than you know yourself. The Most High knows me better than I know myself. And I'm here to tell you that many of you, you have to take your time and make sure that she's ready to deal with you just as much as you're ready to deal with her. To my exes, if you watching, let me be. I already let you be. Because see, the thing is, guys, the last thing a woman want to see is you happy. Twitch was too happy for Allison liking. How many of you brothers have heard a woman say, I don't want to see you happy? Put a 5 in the chat. How many of you brothers have heard a woman say, why are you smiling so much? You know why? Because she's never happy for herself. So she want to make it known she's not happy for you. You seen the videos of Twitch doing his thing? She was faking like she was into what he's doing. She was faking, make believing. So don't miss me with this. Oh, you going in on Gentile women. She's a wicked Gentile woman. There are Gentile women who love their husband. There are Gentile women, if they dealing with a brother, they care for their husband. I'm not talking to those type of women. Allison is a wicked woman. And I believe she did some stuff in the food. She did some casting spells on him. Some set spells on him. There's a thing called set spells too. You could break off those things. He started to realize she wasn't who she said she was. And by that time, they unalived him. Just like the movie Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger. When Arnold Schwarzenegger was sleeping with that girl, Sharon, what's her name, Sharon Stone? Remember Total Recall, Sharon Stone? When Arnold Schwarzenegger was getting it in with Sharon Stone, and the whole entire time, you had cops who was trying to off Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know why? Because he realized that he was sent to help the people in need. Twitch helped people that was in poverty. Allison didn't like that. Allison don't like when you help the poor. You got women out here that will be envious of you helping the poor. Envious of you of uplifting the community. I can't be with a woman like that. How can I be a motivational man? And some of you brothers are motivational too in the chat. And you have a woman who thinks about her and not about you and her. You heard it from Rollo. I don't believe Brainwaves and Ringo said it. I'm saying she's going to get locked up this year. Yes. Justice will be served. Them two brothers say she will be locked up in the penitentiary. Because the guy she dealing with, he going to feel the pressure. And he's going to turn on her. And that's going to be justice for Twitch and Twitch moms. So Twitch moms, if you're watching, in the family of Twitch, just know, I understand he's not here, and no woman wants to bury their son. No mother wants to bury their son. That's one of the toughest things any mom could go through. Before my, grandmother, passed away in 2020. My uncle passed away 2013. It really hit her, my uncle. She had to bury her son, the youngest. And then 7 years later, she's not here. Yes, I miss my grandmother. I know my mom's missed both of her parents. This is why it's important to have a connection with your parents, brothers and sisters. At the same time, if they're on point, that is. Even if they're not on point, just leave it up to the Most High to show them what needs to be done. So with that said, y'all, I'm going to get on out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in and participating. This is Floridian Rollo signing off. I catch y'all on the next one. Tomorrow I will go live in the afternoon, Brother Forever Studios. I will go live in the afternoon. I don't know what time. And so thank y'all all for tuning in and participating in the chat. Make sure you hit the notification bell, all notifications. If you have not been getting notification, unnotify and notify again. You know how YouTube is. Like Ringo said, only get 20% of it. I got some business to take care of. So with that said, I'm going to holler at y'all in the next one. You know what I'm saying? Y'all take it easy out there. Y'all stay strong. Twitch was needed because he helped a lot of people to get out of their depression. And here it is, Allison saying that he was depressed. That's a lie. Woman, you're lying. You the one who was depressed. You the one who was in fear of him catching on to what you was doing. This is why, guys, be careful. Ladies, be careful too. Yet in this particular case, we're talking to the fellas. Especially so-called black men. You love so hard. Some of you brothers love so hard that woman will use it against you. And we've seen that with Twitch, with a Gentile woman. With that said, I'm out. Allison, we'll see you in jail this year. And I told y'all about Jay-Z and all the other stuff. Anyway, I'm out. Y'all take it easy and peace.